Hello, everyone. This is A Healing Peace. I'm back to encourage you guys and to share about what we're doing in our podcast series. I thank you for all those who have been following us and who have been supporting us as we've been trying to encourage you guys and inspire your growth and inspire your spirits. And I know this has been an intense season. With everything that's going on, it's just, you watch the news and even for those who are probably not personally affected by things that's going on, there's things that we have in our lives that just come at us sometimes when we least expect it. We may have family members who start acting crazy and we're like, what in the world, what just happened? Or our jobs or, something. There's always something that's there in our lives to force us to reevaluate what we're doing and to force us to cry out sometimes. And I know that we was talking about our mindfulness series. Yes, it was awesome. If you haven't heard about it or you've seen it, go on back and listen to it because it's great. And as we move forward, we've definitely been talking about fears and how those things life really just come and sometimes want to choke the life out of us, if you want to call it such. And so our upcoming series, we've been talking about fear and we've been talking about like, how do we deal with things that are so out of our control, but have an emotional impact. And sometimes that emotional impact is so intense. We're like, what do I do with all this? And, like I said before, I love telling my stories. And as I've been thinking through, this season of turmoil, this season of just adjustment beyond adjustment. And I was reminded of a while ago, a long time ago, a friend of mine, we decided to go ziplining. Now, if you know me personally, you know that I have this little issue with heights. Yes, I do. But somehow she did a wonderful job of convincing me that it's going to be an incredible time and we're going to have fun with it. So I said, okay, let me conquer my fear. Let me go ahead and zip line. And where we were like actually in this forest. It was massive and it started to rain a little bit that day. And so when you zip line when it's a little raining, you go a lot faster. And I would say that every station that I went to, I had the same response, which was I didn't want to jump off of it. And I was scared. And the whole time as I'm riding down, I'm thinking, okay, God, don't let me die. Don't let me die. Oh, don't let me die. Why in the world am I up here? No, don't let me die. And the way that I was carrying on, you can tell like I was very frigid. And so my friend who was behind me, she would laugh every time. Every time I would jump off, she'll laugh because I went through a whole ordeal. And then finally, when it was all said and done, I was like, I made it through. I survived. I didn't die. And we got off. And my friend was like, boy, you were something else. I said, I know, the fear. I thought I was dying. And she made the statement. She was like, did you not see like all the trees and how beautiful it was? And she was like, I really connected with God because I saw him during that time. Like I felt like I was closer to him. And I share that story because, sometimes when we're dealing with fear, like our mindset is, okay, I don't want to die. No, I ain't gonna do it. But we forget that we are in a harness. We forget that God is with us and we forget that he is carrying us through. And unlike my response, one fueled with fear, like I missed that time of connecting with him because I was so concerned with not falling. And, it's a normal response. Fear, it does a lot and it comes at us sometimes and it makes us stop thinking of who we are. We get so consumed with it that we forget that we actually have the tools to be better and conquer certain things. And so in this series of our podcast, A Healing Peace, A New You, we're talking about fear. And this week I interviewed a woman who had went through a lot just with her family and just adjusting to the things that have been going on around her and how she, fought through those things to try to get to an understanding with her relationship with God. And, this is the season where in the midst of everything that's going on, we need more strength. We need more courage. And we need to know that we're secure and we're in the harness, and to not allow those strong emotions to keep us from living the life that God wants for us, that we lose out and miss connecting with him. So it went out today, and if you didn't listen to last week's episode, which is great, I recommend that you go. Last week's episode was talking about faith over fear, and this week's episode is about grace over fear. And we're just going to keep talking about it, and I hope that it'll be something that will encourage your spirit despite the things that we're going through, so that at the end of the day, that you're still able to smile, that you still have hope, and you know you're not alone. So thank you for watching. Come back. I'm getting used to it. As I said before, I'm getting used to these little live feeds. So I'm going to do this, a couple times just to stay high to you guys. But have a good rest of the week, and I'll check back with you later.